Hey, welcome to Fellowship. Psalms 119, verse 114. Now, Psalm 119 is the longest psalm in the Bible. In fact, I think it's the longest chapter in the entire Bible, if I'm not mistaken. So, this is one of the shortest verses in Psalm 119, but it holds so much meaning. So, let's meditate on it. You are my refuge and my shield. I've put my hope in your word. So, the first part of that, you, God, is what the psalmist is writing about, are my refuge and my shield. Now, a refuge and a shield are two different things. A refuge is a place you run into in a time of trouble. Think of a tornado shelter. The winds start going, and many times you can't see that tornado coming, but you can sure feel it and you can hear it, and you know you've got to take cover. A shield is something different. A shield you don't take out in when a tornado's coming. You take out to face the enemy in the field, to extinguish the flaming darts of the evil one, like written about in Ephesians 6. So, two different things, but both modes of protection that protect your body from harm. Now, we're talking about spiritual things. Remember, we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against spiritual principalities. So, in that, we have to remember that God is our refuge against all forms of spiritual matter. Also, He protects you in the physical form. And He is your protection against the enemy when you go out into the field and he starts casting those flaming arrows at you, right? So the second part of this verse, I've put my hope in your word. Now, this psalmist could be writing prophetically talking about Jesus, and that's a beautiful thing. He also is talking about the promises of God. So you can hold steadfast and know that the promises of God are real. The promises of God are true. Every single thing written in the Bible is factual. It's not mythological. It's not made up. It's not theory. It's fact. We can hold on to every single element of the Bible as factual, and we can apply it to our lives. So I put my hope in your word. Now we have Jesus. Jesus is the Word, as written about in John. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Later on, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Now, that Word lives in you if you've received Jesus as your Lord and Savior. So that hope that you put in His Word is right here. So as you go out, you have God as your refuge, you have the shield, and you have the hope, which is Jesus. God bless you. Make it a great day, and give somebody a smile. Give somebody a holy hug. Lift somebody up today, and tell God that you love Him.